What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, back for Screen Fiend. For all my movie fans out there, this is for you. Longlegs. That's a film that a lot of people didn't know anything about going into it. It was a more of a film that we were looking forward to seeing because it had been advertised with some of the best television marketing, internet marketing I've ever seen. Uh, It was very creepy, very well thought out, and very well perceived. A lot of the audience felt like they went there to be terrified. Like, it is a psychological thriller, and you have to figure out what's going on. And what type of movie it is. This is Oz Perkins, whose father is Anthony Perkins from Psycho. This is his son, and he's all in the horror just like the everyone else. And he wanted to write this scripted type of movie that was awfully crafted around dread. And you got Micah Monroe or whatever, and she was, or Mika Monroe, she was in what was that? It Follows. So she's used to doing these creepy performances. And what happens is she's an FBI detective and she's pretty weird. And they bring her on a case of this serial killer called Longlegs, which is played by Nicolas Cage. And Nicolas Cage is like dressed up in a weird like face. Like he altered his face to try to look like a woman. So he's looking like a tranny in this situation. And he's out here, and it seems like you've seen something from the past when he just shows up out of nowhere, and he started making suggestions that he had a gift for the mother. And then you see the agent Lee Harker and what she was going through, and you have Blair Underwood, who's the agent in charge. He looks like he's the head of the department who brought her onto the case. And this case had been going on for years, and this storyline takes place in the 1990s. So what you're seeing, what you're hearing is not accustomed, or it's not what you would call abundantly clear to everybody that's there. What you're seeing is a microcosm of everybody else that's involved. And you're seeing a layout of events that makes this movie very interesting as to how it's going to be perceived by the people and how the public is going to respond. Now, I've seen this movie and I was invested. It had a lot of creepy scenes, not a lot of jump scares. It was a few, but they were effective scares. And just the creepiness of it is what throws you over the top. Now, what is over the top is Nicolas Cage's hysterical, unhinged, over the top performance. But it reminded me of his performance that he did when he was playing the Wicker Man. No, not the bees! when when he went there, I was laughing when he had a scene that was very similar to that. A lot of people are gonna be, if you're into the movie and not into just trying to find things wrong with a movie, This movie is definitely 3 stars out of 4 for me. Um, you might even get a 3.5. Very well executed. Ending made a lot of sense. It's a terrifying way to perceive what's actually happening. So it's like a crime thriller, new serial killer, an impossible crime, supernaturally twisted mythoses, and this stuff will keep you up at night. This is why you watch stuff like this in the afternoon. You don't want to have to deal with a film like this at night. It's kind of terrifying. So you kind of want to be out of the loop on those things. So I've always looked at it a little different. It won't make you cry, faint, or scream, but it will creep into your consciousness and get under your skin and stay in there and give you that uncomfortability until as long as it to after the credits roll. I'm not gonna say it's one of the greatest horror movies of all time, but it didn't have to be as gory. It has scenes in there that was just brutally, insane. But other people seem to get it and seeing that something was happening and it, solving a mystery as to what was going on inside of these narratives that were out there. Yeah, from the it just it started like it was gonna be another serial killer flick, but it changed and turned into something that was more creepy. The look, the way it was shot, you saw the eeriness of it, and that's what I like to see out of films. I want to see direction. I want to see a real impact, the visual style set. You want to see something that you could say, "This is astonishing." You know, Nicolas Cage was good in his role. He did a good job. He was. It was cringy to see him do that, but it was almost comical to see him go back to that role of just screaming and at certain times. So I got it. Uh, I mean, if you look at it for you want to be like horror with somebody a lot of stabbing and all of that, then you're probably looking for a different type of horror movie. This is one that seems so grounded and centered that it creeps you out because you like, shoot, maybe this is something that's going on in my home that I don't know anything about. This could possibly happen. It's just some creepiness, real creepiness of things you just don't see every day. So, on that standpoint, it was effective. So, that's my rating, though. I give it a 3 stars out of 4 stars. Um, Osgood did a great job here. So, Osgood Perkins, nice way to jump out with an indie film that's gonna do well. The theater was pretty packed because the trailers kind of give you the wrong perception sometimes with the trailers, and it kind of take you on different path than what the movie was doing. So I give them credit for that. Kudos for that. Yep. So thank you. Don't forget to click subscribe to Screen Fiend. Their membership is down there to support the page. We're going to get you some updates on your membership coming soon. I'm out.